Now, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I just recently started a new YouTube channel doing kids music.
Horses go neigh and owls go hoot.
And recently I sat down and watched some YouTube Kids to find some songs that maybe I want to cover for my kids channel. And I decided to avoid the modern day kids music brain rot or brain tot. So I decided to watch some older kids music videos from the 80s and 90s. Surely I could find something appropriate there for me to cover on my channel, right? Spoiler alert, I think I know why our generations are mentally unstable.
Francesca, remember the rules of Camp Melody. Only use the bright side of everyone's imagination.
Can I have something that doesn't give me the creeps? Now, the first video I came across is called We Sing in Sillyville, which didn't start out with music, but rather kids coloring in a coloring book while laughing like psychopaths. And clearly the directors were like, okay guys, laugh, pretend you're coloring. Yeah, because that's exactly what kids do when they're doing mundane activities. So anyways, the story begins with these kids being summoned into their coloring book by the psychopath by the name of Silly Whim, who's basically the wicked bitch of the West.
That's right, and I brought you here.
Anyways, the kids are like, why'd you bring us here, you crazy bitch? And she's all like, oh, I brought you here against your will using my craft to help me bring peace back to this land. You see, the characters in my land are sorted by color, and they don't like each other because they only like their own color. Okay, so everyone's racist. You summoned 2 innocent children into a land ravaged by racism. Good going, Silly Whim.
Will you come? Sure we'll come. Yeah.
Sure we'll come. Yeah. You're not gonna murder us, right? Oh, of course not. I just want you guys to meet my racist friends. And since you guys are so full of color, they might murder you.
I know.
So this bitch literally has to turn them invisible so that the racist townfolk don't kill them. Are you guys following? So, long story short, Silly Whim goes around and asks everyone to be friends again, and they're all like, oh no, that's okay, we're racist. So anyways, after a while, Silly Whim is like, okay kids, well, it's time for you to come up with some ideas here. And they're like, well, we're children, we don't really know how to deal with racism. And she's like, oh, okay, well, I know this really wise woman, let's go see her. And it's like, if this is the wisest woman in town, wouldn't you just go to her first before committing felony kidnapping? And I absolutely love the advice that the wise woman gives them. She says, we will figure out something. And Silly Whim's like, oh my God, that is brilliant. See you later. Thank you. Like, okay. So that entire scene was pointless. Can't we just cut to a musical number?
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I can't do anything with this.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Now, I don't think the producers knew how to end this video, because guess how the town is reunited again? Silly Whim falls and hurts her ankle, hilariously.
My ankle.
And the whole town is like, oh no, Silly Whim, are you okay? And everyone's like, oh, I guess we're not racist anymore. The end. Some would call this a happy ending, but I think that bitch got what she deserved. Now, back in the 90s, there was a series of videos made for kids called Kids Songs. And the first one I watched was Country Sing-Along. And it starts off with a cutesy little song about a boy and a girl writing to each other, and the boy likes the girl, so he stalks her with his group of friends. I really like this girl. I think I'm gonna stalk her. I might as well bring my friends along. But here's the kicker. They don't only stalk the girl, they also stalk her brother, her father, and her mother. And I don't know why they had to include this, but they did a very graphic scene of the mom absolutely butchering the shit out of a turkey. This scene is enough to make any vegan lose their mind.
Chocolate pie. Her mama was in the kitchen cutting chicken up to fry. I was on the porch feeling love down to my toes, and we were swinging.
have to admit, the song is pretty catchy, but I cannot cover this on my kids' channel because the song is more stalkery than Every Breath You Take.
Darling, she's the apple of my eye. When I'm on the street.
You know, with these 90s songs, I'm reminded of the lack of concern for a child's safety back then. Oh, let's have a scene where the kids are riding bikes. Shouldn't we have them wearing helmets? Absolutely frickin' not. Helmets are for pussies. I am happy to report, though, that in a later music video, they finally have a kid wearing a helmet while riding up. Good Lord, the helmet's on backwards. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me?
I can do it.
You know, I'm surprised most of us 90s kids even made it through that decade alive. In the 90s, we had a motto, safety third. All right, well, I was recommended another kids song video, and I couldn't pass that up. This time we got kids songs a day at camp. Down at the old Camp Crystal Lake, or Camp Kids Songs.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Monica. I'm Debbie.
I'm Chris.
And we're your counselors.
All right, so who do you guys think is gonna be the first to get Jason Voorhees' machete to the neck? My bet is this guy. And hopefully Jason takes a machete to his hair first. Look out, camp counselors, I think I hear Jason coming. Oh, whatever, that's The Exorcist anyways.
Ready and march.
Wait, did they say gay songs?
And those K-songs, K-songs, K-songs.
And those gay songs keep rolling along. Whoa, I looked up the lyrics and it turns out they're saying K-songs keep rolling along. And I'd never heard that word a day in my life, but apparently it means a wagon for holding ammunition back in the war times. Oh, silly me, they're not singing about gay songs, they're singing about war. Is that where they're marching to? War? The children yearn for the trenches.
Sure hope you kids can fish, because we're gonna fish for our dinner.
But I don't know how to fish. Does that mean I don't get dinner?
Nope.
So anyways, back at Camp Crystal Lake, we have the crew singing a song about fishing. And right off the bat, I was just like, because all the kids are singing about fishing, but only like 2 of them actually are. Well, the others just float around in inflatables while not wearing life jackets. You know, I would have never noticed something like this before, but becoming an uncle changed the way I look at everything. Like, the first thing I noticed was they're in a lake, basically unsupervised, not wearing a life jacket. The only one supervising is Counselor for Brains, who's busy playing with his rod. Oh, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first Jason Voorhees victim. Listen, can't we just end the day with a nice, gentle song around the campfire? Oh, thank God. Okay, maybe this time we're gonna have a song where no one's life is at risk. Hey, whoa, okay, you guys are standing up on things right in front of the fire. Camp counselors, can you, oh Jesus, Catherine, there's no guitar in the song. Can you tend to the children who are horse playing right next to the fire? Like, oh my! Was there a running joke with the kids' songs producers over which kid would die first? My money's on backwards helmet Henry. Oh, my money's on no life jacket Judy. My money's on heavy machinery Marcus. Oh, my money's on no seatbelt Samuel. Like, honestly, kids' songs, what kind of camp is this? This summer, send your kid to Camp Kill a Kid, where we do nature walks around deadly animals, ride our bikes without helmets, play in the lake without life jackets, play ring around the fire, run miles away from camp unsupervised past snakes on a literal road to catch a rogue meatball that fell off a plate. Oh, and that's another thing. Is this what you're feeding the kids, spaghetti and meatballs? You know my child doesn't eat gluten. What kind of camp are you running here? There is so much spit on my microphone, and just when I thought this campout couldn't get worse, they decided to have a jamboree with the Cars for Kids cover band. Yeah, you go, Jeffrey, shred those keyboards and mess around with the equalizer fader. Wow, that kid can play. Oh, wow, Rebecca, don't be too convincing, your guitar isn't even plugged in. Yeah, you go, Catherine, don't actually make it look like you're playing, just pretend like you're flicking rabbit turds. Oh, perfect. All right, now, Natricia, we set up an entire drum kit, but just hit one drum. Oh, perfect. All right, now, Femuel, just hover your fingers above the guitar. Oh, that's the one. You know what, forget about the bike riders. These kids should be wearing helmets. All right, give me some songs I can work with here. was it? What the? Did that dude just body slam a baby cow? Kid songs. I'm starting to think you guys don't like animals or children. I mean, listen, I know bull riding and rodeos are a thing, and that's fine. However, I don't think it's mandatory to include a clip of a man body slamming a baby bull. That's just me. Look, that's just me. Personally, I would have gave it a stone cold stunner. That would have really put him out. That's just me. Look, that's just me. Now, I don't know what it is with songs from the 90s and the 80s where so much of the lyrics was just gibberish. What does that mean? What is a polly-wally doodle? What is a rig-a-jig-jig? What is this person saying? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? And closed captioning was no help. Most of the time it just put music in brackets like I'm not even gonna attempt this. In fact, closed captioning couldn't even understand normal lyrics.
Or if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a mama wearing pajamas?
No, I don't think I've ever seen a llama or Obama wearing pajamas.
Slice to the right, slice down the middle, baby, hold me tight.
Who the hell is Baby Colby? And side note, I never thought I'd see Aladdin fake, but here we are. What a day for me.
Tony, 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 Boboni, banana, banana, Boboni, Pizza, Momoni. Tony. Marsha, 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 banana, banana, Marsha, Pizza, Marsha. Marsha.
Good thing none of these kids named Chalk.
Tony, 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 banana, banana.
You know, I remember one time I was watching YouTube with my nieces and nephew. We were watching a video about different colored bedrooms, and I was like, this is stupid. I feel sorry for kids who have to watch stupid videos like this, when in reality, it's kids' songs from the 90s that had odd song topics. For example, I came across this song where they're singing about mail, but in this town, they don't mail letters, they mail people. And it's like, oh, okay, so this town is heavy in human trafficking. Cool. Kids love singing about that. And then they go to a mystery style song where we have a box that this dude just found floating in the river, and everyone he shows the contents of this box to freaks out, but he never shows the kids what's in the box. It's basically like a kid's version of the movie Seven. And it's like, dude, just show us what's in the box. We all know it's a severed head. My bet is it's Camp Counselor Christopher. Then without transition, they just go straight into a song about an orangutan where they basically shit on this poor animal because of his oddly proportioned limbs. Like, heh, this monkey has long hands. What a weirdo. And it's like, would you guys stop body shaming the monkey? Your town mayor literally traffics humans. You want to talk about that instead? Oh no, look over here. This monkey has long arms and smokes bubbles from a pipe. Ooh. I see what you did there, Mayor Stains. Nice deflection. Now, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting my searching for songs to cover for my kids' channel to turn into a nostalgic reminder of how truly bizarre 90s children entertainment was. So next time you're watching YouTube Kids with your children, thinking that it's all brain rot, just remember, our generation has its own form of brain rot. So anyways, after all the music I heard today, I didn't even end up covering a single song. I just ended up writing another original, and it's on my new kids channel right now. Go check it out, you guys, and let me know what you think. Hopefully it's less brain rotty than kids songs. But yeah, I don't have a good ending. Bye!